Hey guys, what's up? It's Rhett, back at it with another video. This video I'm going to be talking about Georgia versus Auburn, the Deep South's oldest rivalry. Georgia came out on top 27-6, and I'm going to let you know I thought we'd win 27-10. I thought our defense would do what it did tonight to get us the win. Our defense top in the country, and it showed. The front seven is the best in the country, our linebackers and our linemen. Our corners aren't the greatest. They gave up some, you could tell there were miscues, but the way our defense plays and what we did tonight is we made Bo Nix beat us. And I feel like at this level, if you put the ball in the hands of the quarterback to beat you, you're in good hands. Because you could tell Bo Nix, we got a lot of pressure. He was doing some of these little shuffle passes that looked ugly. I don't think he's a good quarterback. I think he gets overhyped by Auburn fans, and that he plays when they can run the ball, he probably looks pretty good because he gets chances to throw it. But he looked bad against Kentucky, and he looked terrible today. He didn't look like he belonged out there because we stopped the run, and it was Bo Nix, throw it on the field and beat us. And he had wide open guys deep, and he would overthrow them. He would throw it out of bounds. He would miss the short stuff. I will say some of his guys drop passes. But Georgia's defense is so good, it's going to live with you beating us through the air. If your quarterback can make enough great passes to beat us, we will lose. And I don't think there's a quarterback that Georgia's going to play that is good enough to do that. Because last year, Joe Burrow was the only quarterback in the country that could do that against Georgia's defense. And Georgia goes as far as their offense goes. That's how it was last year, and that's why we didn't go as far. I mean, Joe Burrow torched us. I'm not going to act like he didn't. He's a generational type player at college football. But we looked really good offensively tonight. We ran the ball down their throat. They couldn't stop it. Then we were throwing the ball all over the field. God, I'm going to make myself mad. Number 10. I'm not even going to... God, I watched that whole game. He was torching them. I feel bad not knowing his name. He was torching them. He was catching passes wide open, breaking the coverage, making plays with his feet. He looked like a stud. George Pickens looked like a stud. Stetson Bennett, I wanted JT Daniels to play. Stetson Bennett surprised me. He played well. He missed some open passes early. One in the end zone, miscommunication. Should have thrown it to a pylon one time. Threw it inside, almost picked. Missed some over the middle throws. And he's an average quarterback. He's better than Bo Nix. I guess I'd say he's above average. But he's not. I don't think he's a quarterback that can win us I don't know if he'll be able to make enough big plays in big games to win for us. I hope JT Daniels does get to play, but I'm not going to say Stetson Bennett has earned his time to continue to be the starter until he proves not to be. And Auburn, I thought they would put up a better fight. I mean, I didn't think they were that good. They always kind of seemed overrated. But I thought it would be... Based on what I'd seen, people were talking about Auburn being good, how good Bo Nix was, and Bo Nix is just the same as he was last year. He's not very good. He's all hype, he's kind of like Baker Mayfield. Every year they think he's going to do something, and he doesn't. Auburn fans talking trash, they're talking that trash, and some of them I know were still talking trash when it was 24-0. You can't do that. Yeah, our offense is how far we go. And our defense should put us in every game. I think, like Florida Trask, I think he's an average quarterback, above average. I think he's better than Stetson Bennett. But I'd make him beat us through the air. Alabama, Mac Jones, make them beat us through the air. Don't let them run the ball. And just challenge their quarterback to be good. If he's an NFL-style quarterback, then he'll beat us. If he is a Trevor Lawrence. If he's like Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow type player where they're going to be drafted number 1 and they beat you through the air, they do. But let these guys who are going to be undrafted quarterbacks beat you through the air. The SEC is the best football, but when you take run games away from teams, Auburn had like 39 rushing yards, and you make them beat you through the air. It's tough. It's hard when the quarterback's sitting back there throwing 40 times a game because they can't run the ball. And half their rushing yards were Bo Nix. Bo Nix is not. He was doing those little shuffle passes. He's not a good quarterback. Auburn fans, they struggled with Kentucky, and I knew Auburn fans, and they were worried about that, but they're like, y'all struggle with Arkansas. Arkansas won a good game today against Mississippi State. They shut them down. I don't think LSU's good, who Mississippi State beat week 1, but that still shows Arkansas is not as bad. Kentucky lost today in overtime to Ole Miss, who lost by like 30 to Florida. So I think Georgia got a great win. It really shows that we are on the level of where we need to be. I wasn't sure at the beginning of the year, but it shows that we have the capability to be a championship caliber team, win the East, and I think today showed. Today proved to a lot of people, hey, we're still here. Everybody who thinks Florida is better than us. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you thought of our game today, our offense. Do you want to see JT Daniels? Do you like Stetson Bennett? JT Daniels didn't go in even at the very end. They put DeJuan Mathis in. So maybe they're just being cautious. Maybe he isn't 100% healthy and they're just trying to be safe. Let me know what you thought of the game today. Till next time, peace.